Hey guys, it's Tim, and this is the Wrestling Wrap-Up. A handful of stories brought to you in one easy-to-watch video. Let's get started. So Chris Jericho announced on his Instagram that he will be hosting a cruise. The date for the cruise has not been set, and you can follow ChrisJerichoCruise.com for more details. The cruise is called the Rock and Wrestling Rager at Sea, and it's described as like a mix between wrestling, rock and roll, and comedy. So we reported the other day that at the Honolulu event for SmackDown Live, Kofi Kingston possibly injured his knee. The word going around is that Kofi only tweaked the knee, and the next live event, which I want to say was the next night in Osaka, Japan, could have been 2 nights later, I'm not 100% sure on that, in Osaka, Japan, Kofi was cleared to wrestle as he and Big E defended the SmackDown Live tag titles against Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler. So a lot of people have been asking, where the heck is Luke Harper? We haven't seen Luke Harper and Eric Rowan on television in quite some time, and Ryan Satin of Pro Wrestling Sheet got this question on Twitter, and he responded with the following. I've heard there's a repackage in the works, as we've discussed on a recent episode of the Sheet podcast, and I've heard the same thing, that they don't want to just bring Luke Harper back as the same old Luke Harper, and people think, oh, that's just that guy from the Wyatt family. No, they know that Luke Harper is very, very talented, so they want to repackage him so he can be his own character. So back in March, WWE announced a handful of different WWE 24 specials, one being the 24 special about Goldberg. Now this past Friday, WWE did their hashtag Flashback Friday special on the WWE Network, and it was all about Goldberg. During Flashback Friday, they actually announced that the Goldberg 24 special will air sometime this November. They didn't give an exact date, but it's airing in November. So as we saw at WWE's Osaka, Japan event, AJ Styles actually came down to the ring for his match wearing a mask. And according to James McKenna of Pro Wrestling Sheet, he tweeted out the following saying, AJ's had that for a minute. Wanted it for this past WrestleMania and got denied. Glad it's being put to use. So what it is he wanted to wear the mask. I don't know if it was for the full match or just the entrance for his match with Shane McMahon at WrestleMania. Probably just the entrance, since you do elaborate things for your entrances at WrestleMania. And obviously WWE told him no. With the Japan show being a live event and not televised on the WWE Network, they let him wear the mask on the live event, and they do this a lot. WWE superstars do have a little more leeway in their matches as far as live events compared to television events, because television events, you gotta stick to the script. You gotta go however it's booked, however it's laid out, but live events, that's where wrestlers can try different things, and if certain things do end up getting over at live events, they can transition to TV. So that's going to do it for this edition of the Wrestling Wrap-Up. Let me know your thoughts on all the stories we covered here today in the comments below. And as always, remember to like and share this video, like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, subscribe here on YouTube, and follow PWUnlimited.net for the latest in pro wrestling news.